Well, I think I've had enough time in the water now. I think I need to get out, pack up my gear, and get on the road and get home. It's around about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it's starting to cool down a fair bit, and I'm starting to feel it. I've only got a 3mm wetsuit on, and I'm starting to get a bit cool. So let's get out of the water, on the road, and get home and do the wrap up. Well, here it is, the legendary silver ring. First target. Unbelievable. I was pretty happy with that. It's not a big ring, it's a very light ring. It's got a little stone in it. Cubic zirconia, I'd imagine. It's got a nice little 925 stamp in it. I like it when I see that. That's pretty cool. It's been down there for a while. It's pitted a bit, so it was pretty well bent up, and we straightened it out a little bit. That's a close-up of the little stone that's in it. I haven't got a diamond tester, so, but being silver, I think it'd be just cubic zirconia, I think. So, look, mate, I'm happy with that. A ring's a ring, and I love finding the rings regardless. Awesome. On to the next. Next we got a little old. Yeah, it is a 2 cent. 2 cent coin, and this is an Aussie 10 cents. A couple of square nails. They're copper square nails, probably out of a boat or something. Brass swivel. 2 brass swivels actually. I whacked them into the scrap bin. I just sold a heap of stuff and did alright. Got $180 for it, for all the scrap and that. So all you divers out there, keep all your scrap, all your little bits of copper and brass and lead and whatever. Put it in a separate tins and that sort of thing, and it soon adds up. Yeah, pretty happy with that. And this is the only rubbish I found. A bit of glass and a bottle cap. Straight into the bin for these babies. So, and then we've got the lead. This is the sinkers that I got. Yep, that's pretty much it. You've got one with a barnacle on it, look at that. It's like a little volcano. But, excuse me. A couple of real old ones. This is a gnarly old one. Very old. I've never seen one so beaten up so much. So, I think there's about 1.5 kilos in there. So, I'll put that in the bin. Like I said, I've got to start it over again. Got rid of all my lead, and this is the next step, is to rebuild it all up again. Just to give you an idea how badly beaten up this thing is. That's a fair bit of weight. I should probably just check out how much it weighs. That's what I might do. Yeah, if only this was a piece of gold. Oh. Yeah, well over 3 ounces. And that's been in the river for a long time. Now, I was watching this video the other day of the Aussie beach hunters, and realised that I got a ring exactly the same as this, and I was going to put it into the scrap bin, and they said it was a 925, so I double checked, and sure enough it had a very faint stamp on it. Thank you, Aussie beach hunters, for bringing that to my attention. And this is it. This is the little ring that I was going to put in the scrap. Not much at all. It polished up okay, but it was very, very pitted too. It's been in the ocean for a little while, and yeah, it does have a stamp on it, but you can just make out the 925.